Hey guys, so welcome to the very first Geometherapy workshop that I am offering online for free to absolutely anyone. You don't need to have my Geometherapy book at home with you. You can just follow along. This will be a nice little introduction for you all. I'm going to be teaching the first pattern that is in the book. So if everyone at home who has Geometherapy, please grab it. It will help you. And turn to page 38. We are going to be creating this beautiful, simple pattern together. And the way I've designed the book, there's 18 patterns that you can draw and learn. And they start from the most simple to the most complex. So I'm going to be teaching you the most simple pattern in the book today. And those of you who, again, do have this book, I am going to be offering online classes using the ever so popular Zoom. So please, if you haven't downloaded it, please download it. I'm going to be uploading a series of Zoom classes, Geometherapy classes in specific. They are offered for free to anyone who has my Geometherapy book. So if you don't have my book, you're more than welcome to jump online and purchase it, and you will be included in these free workshops as well. I'll be offering them every single weekend over the course of 3 months. So hopefully you will enjoy this pattern. Grab your compass and ruler and some paper and let's get started. Okay, now take note at where the circle is overlapping the horizontal line, east and west. I like to work in a clockwise motion. We're going to draw 6 circles that are going to rotate around this circle. So where this intersection is, that meeting point, pop your compass on that point. Keep it the same radius. Always check that your compass hasn't moved. We want it 4.5. Create a second circle. Now look at north, this point here, that meeting, we're going to draw a third circle. You can mark them as you go around. Our 4th circle. Take your time. It is really important to be as accurate as you possibly can be. This is our foundation to our pattern. So if our foundation is inaccurate, our construction lines are going to be inaccurate, which means our pattern will be inaccurate. Keep following around clockwise. Our 5th circle. And lastly, our 6th circle. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th being the center. Okay, now please take note at these intersections on the outside. You can call them the tips of the petals. There's 6 of them. Go ahead and mark them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to go around and do another layer of 6 circles. Remember to check if your compass has moved. It needs to be 4.5. Especially if your compass doesn't have a lock in the center. If they don't have a lock in the center, like this one, it'll tend to move around. So please be as light as you can possibly be with your touch. Okay, we've got one more layer to go. Count them. There's another 6 at the intersections on the outside. Make sure you mark them. This will help you a lot. Start from the horizon. Now, if this last layer goes off your page, you might need to draw it again with a smaller radius. Hopefully it doesn't. And again, you can choose any radius you like at home. All you need to do is just play me back and follow the steps. Okay, my next step, very important to look at what I'm about to show you. I'd like you to take note at these 2 intersections at the top here. Please mark them. And mark the south points as well. When you grab your compass, put your point on one of those intersections, and I'd like you to just swing down and mark. And then repeat on the other side, swing and mark. The same at south, please. Swing and mark. Swing and mark. Okay, we have our first foundation. Now we can move on to our construction lines. Okay, our next step, we're going to be working with our construction lines. Now, I would like to do all the vertical lines first. So I'm going to start from the left-hand side and work my way across. Let's mark them together, 1 and 2, those 2 intersections on the furthest points away. Now, everything's just parallel lines, so I'm just going to drag this ruler to these points. And you will notice that that line will go through the centers here. They should, if your line work is quite accurate. And slide it along again. Take your time. Slide. And slide. And slide. Beautiful. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be 6 vertical lines. Okay, I've started the next step for you. Notice that my lines are going from the top right, working my way down to the left. Now have a look where I have drawn this line from. So if you look at the top 1, 2, 3, and 4 points, go to the second one in on the right, and you just pop your ruler and meet it with its other friend on the opposite side, directly across. And then you just slide your ruler down your second line, slide your ruler down. That will be my third. Slide your ruler down. Fourth. Fifth, and ending with a 6th. So what I'd like you to notice is I've skipped one too. You could have popped another line through here, but we don't want to. We're just going to skip. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, now we're going to go the other way, starting from the top left. You will start to notice that stars are appearing inside these circles, which is exactly what we want. So I'd like everyone to just take note at what I've highlighted. You could probably see that I've brought a rectangle to the surface, and that is because that is what I would take out of the pattern to make a stencil, to make a tile. I would just only need this much. You can tell that I've sliced the outside stars in half. You don't need to colour in the whole pattern. Those who have the book, have a look at that pattern. Note that I've taken the hexagon. So I've gone a little bit wider, and you just join up the outside of this pattern. Something else to take note as well. You can bring the stars to the surface and keep the hexagons in the distance just to change it up a bit. Or maybe you see something completely different and you want to roll with that. It's really up to you what you would like to do, and that's what's so fun about pattern making. And I hope you enjoyed today. Take your time, practice patience. This is a beautiful discipline, a beautiful craft. That's it from me. And please, if you can log on to my website and keep up to date with my free workshops that I'll be offering in the next 3 months. They will be run on Zoom. And of course, my book is available in Australia only. Okay, so thank you. Bye-bye.